guys, welcome to another episode of Get Local with the Parker Group. Today we are in probably the coolest location we've ever shot in, which is the Milton Theater, and we're here with Fred. So thank you so much, Fred, for hosting us.
Thank you, and thank you for calling it the coolest location.
The lighting is on point. We don't normally have like dramatic lighting. So
we have a little bit of lighting.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the history of the theater, because this has been a staple in Milton forever.
Yeah, the theater is over 100 years old. It was built initially as a movie theater and built to seat almost 500 people, which I always go back to that and think how remarkable that is that over 100 years ago, this place would seat 500 people.
That's
crazy. It really was, like a lot of towns, the center of town. It was at one point the only air-conditioned building, so it's where people came to. There was a captive audience to watch a film if they wanted to get cool. But it's been many, many things over the years. So it's been through 2 fires, it's been through a couple of floods, and it's been the fire department, it was a rec hall, it was a basketball court, it was a diner.
Wow.
It's been a lot of things. Most recently, in the early 2000s, a nonprofit bought it and began to restore it. And they ceased to exist around 2011, at which time a private owner, a man and his wife from town, bought it because they didn't want it to get torn down and become something else like so many theaters do. And he just held on to it and kind of waited. We always say it was like we were waiting for each other, you know. But I met him. We were asked to come here and look at it. We met him, and that was January of 2014, and we signed a deal by March. We brought in teams and just cleaned up. Really, the goal was to get the building up as quickly as possible. So we swept and scrubbed, and the seating had to go because it had been sitting too long. And people from the community brought their folding chairs from their garages and basements. We put their names on the bottoms. We literally had folding chairs in here for almost a year. And we opened in June of that year, so just a few months. That year, we did 75 events. And almost 75 events, and then as of last year, 2017, we did over 250 events.
Wow.
And so now, 2018, we're cresting 300 events for this year.
In 365 days.
I know. So there's always something for someone to come and do.
That's really cool.
Awesome. Well, speaking of events, I know you have a very wide variety of events. We were talking about a couple of them. Can you share, just give people kind of a sample of what sort of shows?
Yeah, so we have, first of all, I'll start with the kids. We have tons of kids events. Our kids programs this summer and this fall are both completely sold out. The community has responded so well. We had 4 summer camps. And then we also have all of our kids shows that we do, which in general, we are presenting, not producing venues. So we don't produce our own shows, although we're on standby because in 2019, for the first time in 4 years, we will actually produce our own full musical theater production.
Oh, inside scoop, huh?
Yeah, which we haven't announced publicly yet, but there you go. And we will actually on October 6th for our members event, we'll be announcing that to them what the show is and when that's going to happen. But in general, everybody tours through. So we have hundreds and hundreds of acts touring through from all over the world. Everything from local, right here in Milton, regional, national, international acts. The shows are comedy shows, tribute acts, original acts, jazz, classical, rock, drag shows. We have films, and the films have been going so well. Revival House, which is once a month, we pack the house with folks to come and enjoy film. So we show multiple films a month, and in 2019 also new every Thursday night now is going to be Art House Night at the Milton Theater. So every Thursday you're going to be able to see a film, classic stuff, art house stuff, mainstream, recently released, kind of ones that got missed, brought to the screen here every Thursday night. I think I might have covered just about all the shows. It's a lot of shows.
That's a lot. If you can't find something you're interested in that, you might not be a theater person. One cool thing about the experience here is you have a really neat little bar area, some treats that you offer. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So we have a full bar, and we have light snacks. We have candy and popcorn and things like that. We also just recently added warm snacks. So we have warm cookies.
Oh man.
We have pretzels with all kinds of dips that you can get. We also have King's ice cream in-house. So when King starts to close down off season, we have their ice cream here. They can get an ice cream sundae. And then we're expanding our hot offerings. So through the fall, you're going to see more and more hot offerings. And we have a great bar. with awesome special drinks.
Right.
It's not unusual on any given night for some folks to trickle in from Irish Eyes to grab a drink from our amazing bartenders because they love our drinks over here. So
I love checking out on Facebook, like the drink of the day.
I know.
There's always a quirky
They're really good at
theme to it.
theming them to the act that's coming
Right,
through.
it's always a cool name
fun.
and everything.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Yes,
We
thank you
appreciate it.
guys.
This
You
is a
guys.
beautiful place. You have to come check it out. They do a great job.
Thanks, guys.